What is going on, guys, and welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. So I have those three series on the channel: the Halo CE LASO, the Halo 2 LASO, and Halo 3 LASO. I completed all those games, and I kind of thought I don't want to do because I don't think it's been long enough from when I finished Halo 3 to do a Halo 4 LASO yet. So I thought maybe why not just do some achievement hunting. So that's what we're going to do here. I went through some achievements on the Halo Master Chief Collection, seeing which ones are the rarest, and it brought me to a achievement that I tried to get a while back, like many years ago, before I even attempted Halo CE LASO all those years ago. I say all those years ago, it was more like 2 or 3 years ago when I first attempted Halo CE LASO. It's like my first upload on the channel, but basically it's the one final Firefight achievement on Halo Reach, which is the rarest achievement other than completing Halo 3 or Halo Halo Reach LASO. This is the second rarest achievement on Halo Reach. It's to get 150,000 points on Lone Wolf. So the final, I guess it's a mission, the final part of Halo Reach, where you're Noble 6 holding out, and it's basically a firefight mission. You're not supposed to win it, but the goal is to get 150,000 points without dying, obviously, and that's the second rarest achievement in Halo Reach. So we're going to attempt it here. So basically we're going to missions here. We're going to go all the way to the end, which is Lone Wolf. Third competitive score on. I'm going to put competitive score and time on. That's competitive score. Run the difficulty on easy. Looks like I already had it set up. I don't even remember doing this, but basically we want to turn off everything. We want to turn on everything that's going to give us a multiplier. And nothing that's going to remove it. So we can't do bandana or acrophobia because we're not going to get any points. But we're turning everything off but the blind and cowbell skull, because cowbell's going to be annoying. With all the grenades, and blind, we need to kind of know what our health is at all times. So you put on Grunt Birthday if you want, and fucking I would have been your daddy. I guess that's if you want, but basically just have everything else but blind and cowbell on, and we're gonna have the difficulty on the easy, so we take less damage, but still have all those multipliers. So basically, not take as much damage, or to get that score back, you know what I mean? To get that score quicker. It's still gonna take a while. This takes about an hour and a half to do, so I don't know if I'm gonna keep this 100% uncut, or if I'm probably gonna end up having to cut a lot of stuff out, because I don't know if y'all want to watch just an hour and a half of me assassinating elites. If we have extra time, we'll try to attempt another achievement. I already have another achievement thought out to what we're gonna do, to what I'm gonna do after this one, but this one alone is gonna take about an hour and a half. But I have attempted this. I'm gonna start it up. But I have attempted this in the past. I did this a while ago and I couldn't get it down. I got to I think 70. I think I was past halfway. I was at 80, 90,000, and that's the furthest I ever got. This isn't as easy as you think it would be, but I think it's mainly because I was so impatient is the reason why I couldn't pull it off. I guess we can't skip this. But basically, yeah, we just want to hold out in one section, and we're going to use, since we have the, what's the skull that fucking, the skull that makes you not be able to regen health without meleeing. We're basically going to, we have that skull, so we're going to have to use that. Get our health back. Okay, so we want to grab all the ammo we can. We're gonna chill right here. Destroy all those fuel barrels, and we can hang out here. And basically, as we continue on, we're gonna get more enemies and different kinds of enemies. Connection lost. Alright guys, we're back to where we were before my fucking internet decided to fucking just absolutely have a... I'm not gonna say that. It decided to die, basically, so... Back where we were, right before... Right after we blew up those fucking oil barrels. We're currently hiding right here, so we're just basically gonna wait. This is where we're gonna be spending most of our time, right here in this section. Our fucking objective is just basically to assassinate all the elites and enemies, because we have the black eye skull, which we need to melee enemies to get our shield back. As you see, I took a little bit of damage from the oil barrels exploding. But as we keep going, the enemies will start becoming more like the gold elites will start spawning and shit, and they'll be the only enemies, but they'll have swords, and the swords are our biggest threat. That's what's going to get us the most damage, is the sword elites and chain reactions from plasma grenades. As we wait, the enemies will start getting closer and closer to me, and we can assassinate them. We're just gonna have to... They'll melee me, I'll fucking get behind them and melee them, or I'll just completely circle them over and over again until I can get a melee off. So that's basically what we're doing. We're kind of waiting on to get an angle from the enemies, like we're gonna pick off the grunts, like that. And just be cautious about the damage we take. We are on easy, but like I said, the black eye skull is on, so we will not be regenerating any shields unless we melee the enemies. It's not Halo 2 or Halo CE where we immediately get our shield back. It'll just start the regen. So anyway, we're just waiting, like I said, right here, waiting for the elite or the gold elites to spawn, and trying not to get too greedy and take too much damage. We end up dying. Like I said, like right here, he's gonna melee me, I get behind him, melee him back, get full shield. You want to keep your pistol and your DMR with you. But we're basically playing LASO, just I guess EZO, without the blind skull. Basically what we're doing right now. Yeah, they'll kind of shoot at me right there, but they'll eventually come up here and push me, like that one elite did. That's basically what we're waiting on. Well, in this area, there won't be a lot of enemies. Will kind of huddle around it and will leak in, but there won't be like more than like 3 elites in here at one time, and that can be kind of overwhelming, but it's not gonna be as bad as just being out in the open and getting every elite in the fucking area on you like that. That's how it's pretty easy to die that way. So, but with being in here, only fuel trickle in, and we can easily pick them off one by one. It's a little bit more time consuming, and it requires some patience, but it's a lot safer, and it's going to take less time to do this in this kind of manner, a safer way, than it would be to, you know, sit here and try to be aggressive and dying after spending a lot of time like I used to do. Like that's how I did before. Like I kind of sat out in the open, got enemies, and eventually would get so overwhelmed by sword elites that I would just literally just die. Even on easy, it's still not the hardest thing to die when you have like 4 sword elites just completely surrounding you. As you can see, more enemies are starting to trickle in. You got the Wraith, which will shoot at me, like so, but obviously in here they won't have the easiest time shooting at me. I'm pretty sure it's possible for you to board it. But we're gonna pick off any grunts we see. Because their overcharged plasma pistols can still fucking drop my shield. And we don't want that. There's some enemies trickling in. Looks like there's a grunt right there. We're gonna use our battle rifle, or I apologize, with the DMR to kill the enemies. And once we get more of a kill streak, the kill streak actually boosts our score with more kills after we get it. It's like once we get the max kill streak medal, which is unfreaking believable, we'll have the highest score multiplier. Like I said, just keep meleeing them until you get a back smack like that. You don't really want to get out of here. I'm getting a little aggressive. You only have to get out of that area and just kind of doing it to pass the time, because fuck it. But you want to really stay in this area right here. Eventually the enemies will start spawning in the gold elites. So just in case you lose any shield, you have health packs over there. There's only 3 health packs, so you gotta kind of be careful. I gotta take a direct hit from a fucking wraith. I'm gonna melee this guy for shield. I hope I gotta do a little better than I was before. Like I said, I only made it to like 90,000 score, which is a bit over halfway. That was before I did LASO, so I think I might be a bit better at the game. I hope, maybe, probably not. Or you lose pieces of your HUD when you take damage. That can be kind of annoying. The losses I play Halo Reach. Do this strategy. Like I said, it's kind of efficient. And as we get multi-kills, we'll get our score up. But the goal is to get 150,000 points. It's gonna take over an hour to do it. Unfortunately, it does take a while doing this way, but this is the safest strat. And you also gotta watch out for the chain reactions. You can kind of throw your grenades to get them out. So the chain reaction doesn't kill you. It is possible to get a chain reaction to get meleeed by a sword and just fucking die. I'm gonna loot. I'm gonna like get rid of any possibility of you dying. I could be a little aggressive right now since it's just ultras, but like, yeah, once these sword elites start coming in, this is when it starts getting problematic. You just get a melee in. Once they melee, you can kind of get behind them. Our main priority is not getting meleeed by the fucking sword like that. We're at 2,000. We're not even like a fraction of the way there, but we do have the gold elite spawning, or elite generals, whatever they're. I don't know what they are. Generals. Or elites. Where the fuck they're called? But you don't want to pick up the sword, because the sword kind of, I think, messes up the melee. The melee you get, so you don't really want to do that. You just want to kind of focus on backsmacking with a normal weapon. I'm really hoping this just goes off without a hitch, but I'm not sure how it's going to go. Like I said, I've tried this before and it didn't work out. Well, we're at 10,000 now, and so far it's been pretty smooth. Just need to do this 15 more times. Daunting that you think about it, but so far it's no good. As long as I keep doing this, it don't get caught in an awkward spot, I should be fine. Doing the same thing, they beta melee and I wrap around them. The wraith kind of just stopped shooting at me at this point. It hasn't really been bothering me that much. The thing that's doing the most damage to me is the chain reactions and the sword elites meleeing me. I don't think they're giving me like any trouble. They got a wraith shooting at me now. Yeah, like I said, there goes the chain reaction just now. Kind of throwing the grenades away. So I can prevent chain reactions from occurring. You want to kind of focus on the sword elites, because they do the most damage than anybody else that's in this area. I can get behind this motherfucker. Here we go. That was the lowest of my health gun so far. So I stuck a elite and it flew back at me. I was trying to clear grenades out and it did a lot more damage than I thought it was going to. Maybe because it was on my own grenade or some shit, I don't know. I'm being dumb. We're good though. Oh my god, double sword. Oh my god. That was not ideal. Okay, we got a health pack right here. We almost bit the dust early because I was being aggressive. I got overwhelmed by sword elites. Two sword elites are kind of dangerous. I ain't gonna lie. Almost bit the dust there. One more melee would have killed me. Alright, well we're at 30,000 now. 23 minutes into the level. About a... was that a fifth of the way done? Got this 5 more times. Progress is speeding up because we're at the max killing spree. So we're getting the max amount of points we can possibly get. We're getting about 260 points per goal elite we kill. Yeah, 260. You get even more if I can multi-kill. But the only problem has been like 2 sword elites. When I get 2 sword elites, when it gets a little bit tricky, but usually when I keep meleeing and attempting to get behind it, it usually works out. Like that. It doesn't happen very often. Here it is right now. It usually only happens when I leave, which I'm being kind of dumb by being aggressive. I'm trying to speed this up a little bit, but this is probably gonna be my fucking downfall. I almost died earlier. I had to pick up 1 health pack. You only get 3 health packs in this fucking entirety of this mission, so. I'm also chucking grenades out to reduce the chance of me getting a chain reaction and getting extra damage dealt, just in case I am low health. Alright guys, I'm at 50,000 points now. I've been stacking up some bodies. So far the biggest risk to myself has been, like I said, the double swords. I've yet to get the triple swords, but every now and again I'll head out into the abyss and just get, I guess, kind of fucked up, but not too bad. But the only thing that's really been fucking me over is when the train reaction goes off and I just so happen to get a double sword elite in the area, and then that kind of fucks me over. So far, not too bad. Not too bad. Only dropped shield once, and I almost died then. That was when I blew myself with my own grenade. So as long as I'm not getting overwhelmed by sword elites, I'm good. Alright guys, I made it over 75,000, or just past the halfway point. Making good time because we've been on the mission for 40 minutes, so we're going to be done at under an hour and a half. Maybe we'll be done in an hour and 20 minutes. So far the biggest issue I've run into is just getting pelted with grenades and the chain reaction getting set up. And like I've been saying, the double sword elite combo can be kind of dangerous. I've been kind of lurking out a little bit, trying to speed this up a little bit by going outside of the fucking area a little bit. Like I say, here we go, double sword elites again. Just to try to speed these things up and get some multi kills. So like I kind of like run out like this and just like kill a few guys. I like keep my distance away from the sword guy. Just sneak a melee in. I usually regen health. Oh, how that's not fucking assassination there. And I just retreat back once I kill a group of them. Then toss grenades. Just kind of keep things interesting and get a little bit scored faster. So I don't really have to do that, but that's what I've been doing because be a little bit aggressive is the way I play, I guess. As long as I can get behind these sword elites, there's not a problem. And I got triple swirly, but that sounds pretty scary. Alright guys, I made it to just over 100,000 points. Pretty sure this is the first I ever made it. And we're getting dangerously low on shield there, but we made it. I've been going out of the area a lot now, trying to get some extra points. I noticed if you like kind of melee and then keep your distance away from them, a lot of the times the concussion rifle guys won't shoot you. For one, they won't shoot you if the teammate's nearby, and for two, like if you just time it right, you don't have to worry about being attacked. And the best thing to do about like the sword elites when they double team you, like I've been talking about, is just like melee one and get your distance away where they can't hit you, and just pick and then try to pick one off. As you can see, I'm kind of playing a little bit aggressive here by going out. This guy doesn't want to fucking melee me. And once I'm done, I just go back to my little hole and throw a couple grenades. Yeah, so far so good. There's 50,000 more points to go. We're done with this shit. And not die. It's ultimately the goal. Nice triple right there. Well guys, I'm at 125,000 now, just 25,000 points to go. I'm playing like aggressive again. Definitely don't recommend this because I nearly died like 3 times doing this, but it does make it a little bit faster. 25,000 points to go, I guess now 24,000 points to go. So far so good, I only used 1 health pack. I feel like if I lose shield at this point I might not survive, but I'm getting close to dying just because I'll get like fucking attacked by concussion rifles, and then double sword elites will come get me, and I'll get kind of fucked up, especially if they like 4 are around me. It's really hard to survive. Not impossible. That double sword elite out here. I can kind of keep my distance after I melee. I usually can survive it. Damn, triple elite. Fucking swords. Yeah, not bad. Gotta be kind of more cautious now since I'm in the latter stages of this. I've been recording for about an hour, or I've been doing this for about an hour. Yeah, as long as you kind of keep your distance while you melee them, like get melee in and then run away, they might not hit you, and then your shield back, and then continue to melee. Gotta really be careful about these double swords, especially in a group of other elites, and they just kind of constantly melee you. Even when you get melee off, it still hits you. At that point, I usually like to retreat. If I can't get my shield back, just retreat back into the hole. Only 3 will come in. You can just continue from there. Just kind of stay around this area is what I've been trying to do. I have been being aggressive. Alright guys, I'm at 145,000. I guess I'll show you the last 5,000 or so points I get here. Here's another double release. So that's what I usually do. I kind of like melee them and then I'll hang back, kind of regen my shield. Another double elite. And then go in for the kill. And I'll come out and be aggressive a little bit. But once I get overwhelmed, I go right back to here, which gives me an opportunity to only kill like fight only 1 or 2 of them, and just sneak in melees when I can, fall back when I need to, and then get shield. But try not to be dumb about it and just end up dying. But once when another elite's close, they usually don't shoot at you. There've been a few exceptions, but for the most part, it's been true. You gotta watch out when you get overwhelmed like this. It's pretty easy for them to like sneak melees in after you kill them, or after you hit them. And when that happens, it's pretty easy to like not get any shield back. Just be in this loop. We got big triple kills. We're at 150,000, but we want to make sure that we get more than that, because when we die, we lose points. I want us to have like over like 5,000. At this point, it really probably won't matter if we die. But like I said, you do lose points when you die, so you want to be at exactly 150,000 and then kill it and let the elites kill you, because that will you'll be under that when you go back to the lobby. So you also don't want to kill yourself by going out of bounds out of the map, because if you do that, you will not get the ending sequence and it will not count, so you'll literally not get the achievement. Kind of shitty, but that's just how it is. I'm gonna see if there's any ultras left. I made it my mission to kill every ultra on the fucking map. I don't see any. We're gonna get to 155,000 and then we can let the elites kill us. Yeah, not too terrible of a mission or achievement. We're just gonna let them kill us now. 155,000 points. Took me about an hour. Not bad at all. There we go. Now we got the ending sequence. Yeah, not bad. Just gotta like play. Oh damn! I mean to show off the pit stand, guys. My bad. It's the only thing that's a pit stand. I think it's just darker right there. Yeah, once you get 155,000, you go ahead and free to let yourself die to the elites. Just don't kill yourself by going out of bounds, or you will not get the achievement. It'll just restart you. Basically, just play it cool, play it safe, and don't like. You can go outside of the area. Just don't. Once you start taking a lot of damage, just go back into that one area I was at, and use that as like a way to get some reprieve, sneak a few melees in, and basically you'll be fine. So not bad at all. Definitely not as hard as the LASO achievements I've been getting. So I don't know why I struggled with this in the past. I think I didn't like use a strategy or anything when I did it in the past. I just kind of felt like I could throw myself in there.
We found Halo, unlocked its secrets, shattered
Throw myself in there and try it that way. But like I said, just have like all the skulls except for blind and cowbell, and you should be fine.
But you belong to Reach.
Not bad.
Your body,
not bad at all.
Your armor, all burned and turned to glass.
There we go. There's my achievement. One final firefight. Halo Reach achieved a score of 150,000 points on Lowest. That is the second rarest achievement in Halo Reach. So I'm glad to get that. The first try wasn't very difficult at all. Only nearly died once there in the beginning when I got to like half my health. Go ahead. There's 3 health packs, so you got 3 chances to get low on health. You can use those health packs to get yourself back to full shield and health. So use those when you need to, but you only have 3 of them, so use them very sparingly. Like I said, just stay in that little area. Go out if you want to be a little bit aggressive and speed it up a little bit, like I did, but just make sure once you get double sorted or just get overwhelmed, retreat back into that little area. I mean, start using melee a brute, or melee and elite, and then get your distance away for let your health or your shield regen, and just keep doing that until you have full shield, and then go back to doing what you were doing. I found that pretty successful. But yeah, that's the achievement. One final firefight. The second rarest achievement in Halo Reach. Other than, you know, only thing that's rarer than it is being the campaign on LASO. So very nice.